Alrighty. Sorry about Actually, we're only a minute late. It's fine. What's up, y'all? I'm Hobbit, and I'm here commentating with Anoleum for Root and Manny's Thoha bracket race here. Two runners that are pretty close in pretty close in PB time. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a pretty tight race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself.
But I think I watched Root. I caught the end of Root and Greggy's race, and I've watched Manny play several times, so I'm pretty excited for this one.
I'm also very excited for this.
So we're gonna go ahead and switch to the race layout here.
I've seen both of these runners run quite a few times. I'm a bit more familiar with Manny's runs than I am with Root's, but I've caught a couple of her races recently, and dang,
yeah,
she's a solid runner. So
yeah, for sure, she's legit.
Either way.
Yeah, and I think they're both early space runners, so I don't think we're gonna see any route disparity or anything like that.
And no short boost eternity. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, nothing like that, thankfully. So. It looks like both runners are ready to go, so we're gonna go ahead and get things started here. Good luck to both runners, and we should be starting here in a few seconds.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited for this race.
Yeah. This is an NMG's definitely, it's a little more unfamiliar to me just because I haven't run it in a long time, but it's always fun to watch.
It's a great category when you're doing the early space route. When you're doing the short boost route, it's a little hectic is the word I'll use for it.
For sure. It can be challenging at times, but it's really, once you get over the hump, we're good to go.
Yeah.
But so let's see here. So they should be starting right now, and we're off to the races.
Off to the 24-25 second load screen first.
Shout outs to people who load their file beforehand, so that way their intro load is a little faster. Trying to be ready for racing. Delta Toast, I completely agree with you. I love Stride Speed Booster personally, but we're not there yet. Right now, we're just going to be getting some good old-fashioned movement.
Artaria won the movement test of the game.
One might argue that the Artaria Speedway in Frozen ZDR might be a bigger test of movement, but I think this challenges fundamentals a little bit more.
I think Artaria won. And the very first Dyron Dark Room are big tests of a runner's fundamentals.
I agree.
Because you're going to see a lot of ledge hopping. You're going to see a lot of slides off ledges. You're going to see a lot of pivots, respins, and all that kind of stuff.
And even a few enemies in the way, which really kind of help test your groove, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. First trick of the run, the lane skip. Manny's struggling a little bit here. There we go, he's through.
Yeah, but the retry rate is so fast that honestly, it's not that big of a deal, as you can see.
Yeah.
Both Root and Manny are on it, but Root's already got one hit of early cloak. That's definitely a sign of comfort, and Root gets it.
It's so funny. I've seen both of these runners do this in 3 shots.
That's early cloak.
That's early cloak for you in a nutshell, team. It's sometimes what happens to you is what happens to Manny right now. Meanwhile, Root is starting up on Corpius, one of the more frustrating bosses in the game, if you ask me.
I completely agree with you.
1, and then we cloak, and then we gotta just, gotta shoot his face.
Yeah, and honestly, my biggest frustration with the fight is that I could get with the random head positions if he didn't have the one that was super high. It's just, it's so frustrating. Ooh, Manny could get headlock here.
Does he have it? Oh! Did he get headlock?
Yeah, he did.
Wow, that's going to save him so much time. That's going to really help for the amount of time that he lost on the cloak pseudo. Let's see.
Yeah, he just catches up like big time just for that.
39, Root left the room. And we'll see what time Manny leaves the room. 2:49, so 10 seconds disparity.
Oh, missing the cloak door happens to the best of us.
You know, it just feels bad because like you just want to go fast, and sometimes the cloak doors just tell you no. Because you press your buttons in the wrong order.
Yeah, it's you know, they don't let it slide, you know.
Oh, jeez. All right, all right, Dad. Thanks for the pun. Appreciate you.
You know, I gotta sprinkle them in every so often.
Absolutely. All right, Root coming up to one of the rooms of the game here. Likely just taking the item tutorial because you certainly don't want to get it for early grapple. It's just not a good time.
Yeah, this is definitely a route where you don't want to try to avoid item tutorial because if you get it during early grapple, then you and the tomato soup are going to be friends.
You will get it during early grapple because you have to slide in that room.
Yes.
You have to slide to get the coyote. So, like... Alright, Cloaked Waterfall skip. Root gets first try.
She's out for blood, I'm convinced.
I think so as well. I wonder if she knows... I'm sure she knows what kind of a runner Manny is as well. Knows that he's good. Nice. First try, Cloaked Waterfall skip from Manny as well. First try, water platform skip from Root, which is great.
Yeah, that can definitely be for a trick that's pretty simple. Sometimes you just mess it up and completely get out of your groove, and
then you would have to attempt it 3 or 4 times, and you just hemorrhage time when you know you shouldn't. Nice. First try for Manny as well.
So honestly, at this point, really the only difference is that early cloak.
Yeah, the early cloak pseudo was pretty crazy, but that got equalized by headlock.
But I mean, we have plenty of potential route equalizers coming up. So
yeah, there's a couple.
There's plenty of opportunity for Manny to catch up here. He's not even too far behind.
No, he's a bit behind, but you know, he's got room to catch up.
Now,
E-Tank, yep.
I imagine both players probably will, just because it makes the a later hell run easier.
Yeah, it does, and it gives you more opportunities for hell pseudo as well. I don't know if either runner goes for hell pseudo, but it gives you more attempts at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess maybe not, but I'm not sure.
I don't think they do. I'm almost certain that Manny doesn't. I don't think he's even attempted to learn it, to be perfectly honest. He tends to go for safety strats.
Yeah, or like more consistent strats. I know for the longest time he took the rail instead of doing elevator deboost, but you know, do what you need to do in a race environment when the stress is high.
Absolutely. I know Manny was considering not taking the elevator deboost in GDQ, so
yeah, I mean that's
give
fair.
You an idea of how much this man likes consistency strategies, like.
Yeah, that's him. He's Mr. Consistency.
It's true. It's very true. Root at thermal button in 6:15.
Yeah, so Manny not too far behind.
Less than 10 seconds, right? Oh no, a little bit more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe 11 or 12, maybe 13.
Yeah, still. Very, very close times for these runners. A lot of optimal strats through these rooms. Root is taking a lot of really, really great strategies through these rooms. Taking short ledge hops, and just knowing the stuff.
Yeah, and Manny unfortunately getting trolled by the more than one tile ledge. Trying to buffer a ledge hop, sometimes the game just decides that it's time to wall jump.
Yep, you get a buffered wall jump instead of a ledge hop.
All right, so here's Root's Magus.
Ooh, going for setupless?
Ooh, okay. Missing setupless twice.
There.
All right, so this is an opportunity for Manny.
Yeah, I don't know what strategy he uses. I think he uses the setup, though.
I would think so as well, especially since it's so consistent.
First try.
Look at that. Yep.
It's hyper consistent. So he's making up some time there.
Mm-hmm. And I think both of these runners are non-turbo. So I think we're going to be seeing, you know, missiles, maybe later on some charge beam strats for these CUs.
Yeah, I don't know if either runner uses the Charlie. And for those that don't know, Charlies are quick charge into a missile shot. And it's the highest form of DPS you can get early in the game. And excellent DPS in certain other sections. But we'll get to that when we come to it. Root has a really great plant for the Emmy kill. I don't know if she could probably slide under. Oh, didn't go for the jump over. You know, I respect going for the jump over. Honestly, if you're not sure, it's better to do that than get grabbed.
Yeah, I've gotten bit by that many times.
You and me both, friend. You and me both. The greed.
Man, I'm just trying to squeeze out as many seconds as possible.
You know, in a reset environment, when you're 8.5 minutes into a run, it's totally fine. But in a tournament setting, in loser's bracket, you can't play around with that stuff.
Yeah, because your life is quite literally on the line at this point.
Yeah, you're on your last life.
All right, so both runners extremely close to each other still.
Unsurprising, given the level of skill.
Oh no!
Pull down!
Root, no!
She's trying to be too fast. Cruising.
Yep, Mercury's team said not so fast, speedrunner.
Oh, this room trolls people so bad. There's a really great optimal way to get through this room, but man, it's tough sometimes.
Oh, Manny falls to the same thing. You know, I always have a blind hope that when someone's going through that room, they'll accidentally trigger Upside Down Samus, but it never happens.
Let's not talk about Upside Down Samus.
Yeah, we don't need to go that far.
Controlled by the cloak door for a second time.
Man, you know, maybe he's just trying to, you know, spend all the bad karma with doors now, so that way when he gets to the wide beam doors...
Root's taking the rail.
Interesting. I really would have thought she would have done elevator
me too. If Manny goes for the boost, he's caught up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on, man. You gotta bail. You gotta bail. You gotta bail, bro.
You gotta bail.
Dude, you gotta bail.
Come on. No,
you gotta bail. Manny, you gotta bail.
Oh, he clutched.
Proving us both wrong. Wow.
That's why Manny's running right now when we're on commentary.
That's it. That's why I'm out the tourney. That's why I'm dead. I don't have fortitude like that. He still lost time, though, so, like...
Yeah, but, I mean, he did the trick, so...
Yeah, I respect the commitment. I really do.
Yeah.
Now they're just a load screen apart, really. Which is a little worse than before.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think he's really been trying to do elevator deboost and runs in general more.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not surprised he went for it here. Ooh, nice weave from Root. That was very good.
Great. Super clean.
Super easy to catch those ledges by accident, trying to switch directions.
I've been running this game as in a speed setting since November after it came out, a month after it came out. I just now recently got that weave clean.
You and me both, brother.
That's what I'm saying. It's not easy.
I don't care how good your time is. Let's see you weave.
Yeah, literally. Let's see you giga weave.
Oh, jeez, dude. I don't even want to think about that. I've seen some tweets recently.
Yeah.
I don't need to think about that.
So the next thing we have coming up is Super Boost, or 5 Up a Boost, as I like to call it. Does Root go for it?
Interesting setup. So it's definitely one of those things where you go for it, and if you get it, that's great, but...
And if you don't, you don't.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get trolled a little and get boosted, but you get boosted the wrong way. That's dubbed the stupid boost.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a setup I'm more familiar with, but for some reason he abandoned it.
Maybe he didn't have the positioning the way he wanted it to be.
Perhaps.
Which is understandable. The nature of those plies is those little flying enemies there, they move based on Samus's movement, and... as soon as they come on screen, their AI starts reacting. So it's really, you have to have a really precise movement and setup. And that's also part of why there's 9 trillion setups for all the different damage boosts involving those enemies specifically.
Yeah, because even if you move the same way, they don't always move the same way.
Right.
And I think both players got a 1-tank hell run, so
I think
quite
they
good.
did. Yeah, that's great. Both getting favorable Emmy spawns too, which is great. You hate to see the 1 in 500.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. I got it in a run recently, and it's just...
I got it once yesterday.
feels
First
bad.
time I've ever seen it.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Is Root gonna go for Hell Pseudo?
No.
No, but she does open the door.
Just to play with us, to play with our hearts.
Don't make me. Don't do that to me. I wanna.
And then the
walk of shame.
Jeez,
The walk of shame.
That's tough.
Yeah, it really is. That's such an awkward room to
Manny
move
took the
through
low
because,
pass there?
like,
I'm surprised.
I'll be honest. I do the same thing.
Fair enough. Makes the thermal door open a little bit slower for those that may not know. And it was learned recently that shooting that robot is actually faster than parrying it. For some reason, it plays with the cycles of the magnets in the room. So if you parry that robot, it's like 40 frames slower than if you just kill it with missiles.
Oh my gosh. Grab the notebook.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Grab the notebook. All you out there watching this run, take notes, kids.
I don't want to know how many frames I've wasted.
2?
Man, the cloak doors, they got hands today.
Doors. Yeah, they really do. They want the smoke.
Yeah.
Cloak
You'll never see it coming, you know?
Parry slows game speed for a bit. That makes a lot of sense, Scion. All right, so Root's coming up to Adam Skip here.
Yep, and this is really...
Good.
Ooh,
nice. Second attempt.
That puts a lot of pressure on Manny now. Ooh,
no
but misses the cloak tech.
Ooh.
Twice!
Nope, that's not it for Manny. That was good.
Ooh,
he had it.
No, that was a late wall jump.
Oh, was it? It looked good. Oh, too early melee.
Yep, late wall jump again. Ooh. Yeah, this is the pain point. This ADM. This is it can be not fun sometimes, and that's just how it is.
Man, late wall jump. So for those that don't know, the reason we do this... Nice, there we go. Nice, he didn't take too long. This is recoverable. The run is not over.
Yeah, we're not even to space jump yet.
Yeah, exactly. And for those that don't know, the reason we do that trick in that room with all those wall jumps and the magnets and such, it's so we never have to talk to Adam again. Adam is one wordy robot, and...
yeah, he's got words for us for sure. Ooh, missing the pseudo, but I respect the attempt.
You know, me too. Any time save you can get, you take. Adam, in quotes. Yes, exactly, Hildar.
Yep.
Adam talks about how big Ravenbeak's abs are all the time, so it's definitely Adam.
And also Root taking the easy time save with zipper skip, climbing, basically reverse ADM.
Kind of. The magnets are active.
But it's a lot easier.
Yeah. It's just a matter of timing, truly. But easy to miss if you don't have the automatic timing. If you don't have a auto-timed method.
Yeah, sometimes I just happen to mess around and find out, you know? I end up on the graph, so to speak.
Yeah. Nice, Manny got it too.
Man, I'm gonna start taking notes. Maybe I just haven't watched other people run enough. I need to start doing that.
You know how I do it for the reverse Adam skip? I run to the pillar, and then once I touch the pillar, I do a dash melee forward, and then as soon as the dash melee is done, I jump.
Nice.
And it's auto-timed. Take notes, kids.
Alright, so Root can be heading to Tyron with Manny, only really 2 rooms behind.
Yeah. Manny will probably fade to black at 17:05-ish or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because you have to go all the way around this room before you have Morph Ball.
30 seconds. Because this room is a lot longer than it feels like.
Yeah, ooh misses the charge shot. Yeah. You can get a little deboost there if you do kill the bug.
Well, and if you jump too high too early, the little tentacle guy will trigger too soon, and then he'll hit you too early, and you won't get over the ledge.
That just tells you how really granular this game is.
Nice. Oh, nice. That was super clean.
Yep.
She didn't even need the cloak. I don't even
Yeah.
get him that clean. That was nice. All right, this room also is a very big test of a runner's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, nice. Getting the charge missile on the Sonic there.
Yeah,
Pretty
making it
difficult
look
test.
easy.
And this is the dark room I was talking about. See how Root has like super tight ledge hops? Look at that. Those buffered ledge hops are tight.
Yeah, she's not pressing that B button for very long.
Nah, that's like
Very, very
a
clean.
two-frame tap. She's schmoving.
Mm-hmm. And also the test of not grabbing the ledge right before the generator.
And also, there's a couple of 2-block wide ledges in that room, so it's easy to get buffered wall jumps too. Like if you're trying to move too fast, like you can mess yourself up pretty bad.
Yep. Ooh, maybe jumping a little early there.
Yeah, just a touch. See, this is one of the things that Manny does that I see a lot of runners do as well. He doesn't need to be charging his beam right now, and he's charging his beam.
Yeah, I don't really understand why.
In my opinion, it makes it way harder to do ledge hops because it like obscures the vision of Samus, and I'm convinced that it actually changes the way she controls too.
I also think it's just way more awkward if you're holding the Y button while hitting the B button.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, really just a personal preference maybe, but
for sure.
I just don't get it. Especially like there, okay, missing the setup to avoid the enemy there, but still gets wide beam.
Yep. Root making her way back to Green Emmy. Now the Green Emmy control unit is where we're gonna see whether or not these runners do Charlies, because it's the first place that they're really relevant.
Yeah, because now they have wide beam, which is a significant buff.
It's a huge DPS upgrade. It triples your DPS. How often do you get a 300?
Oh no, Manny!
No!
Oh no!
Manny taking a big fall. That's tough.
Yeah, that's it happens sometimes. You know, sometimes
he's
just miss.
Himself too. I know it.
You know,
I've seen enough of his runs to know that he's pretty clean through that room typically. So like, he's kicking himself on that for sure. I'm almost certain that neither one of these runners are going to go for Professor Stupid.
You know, I agree with you, but I wish one of them would.
I really do too.
I think it's a little poetic that Manny missed a wide beam block and then Root immediately also.
Immediately, it was crazy.
Like she's like, I see you, I see you, I see you.
All right, getting the charge shot through the door. That is also a knowledge check. Holding that charge shot as you enter the room gets you a free charge shot's worth of damage, because all you have to do is release it during the load, and then it just fires. So Root did not go for the Charlies, just typical missile strat.
Yeah, and I mean, wide beam chunks it pretty quickly, but it's no Charlie.
True. Very true.
I assume we're gonna see the pretty typical Emmy kill here. Yep.
Yeah. Perfectly reliable. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's probably the single easiest and most consistent Emmy kill in the game that is also actually fast.
Yeah. I feel like the yellow is also pretty consistent, but sometimes the angle to aim is a little awkward.
Especially if you're using a turbo controller, the angle can be a little bit weird, and if you don't set it up quickly enough, you can't adjust, and it's rough. Manny also not going for Charlies. I'm not too surprised, honestly. It's a difficult... Like, it sounds easy to just do a charge shot and then a missile, but to do it quickly and actually make it worth the time is very difficult, and I do it with a back paddle on my controller. I don't know how these people do it with normal controller setups. I really don't. I can't do it. I tried.
Yeah, the way I've tried to do it is just like hold the Y button, click R to charge shot, and then click Y again to missile. But I don't know. It's not important.
PS for Manny. Zero surprise there.
Yeah, no. I don't really see... I feel like even runners that can do Professor Stupid won't.
I had a 3-minute PB yesterday that I did not Professor Stupid in. So.
Yeah, exactly. That 1 second isn't that important.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to see Root take the 10 missiles. Makes Kraid much easier. Yeah, I think in race it's a great decision.
Yeah, it's a hugely great decision. I've actually recently started going back to getting that missile 10 in every run I do. Because I love having 40 missiles for Kraid, man. There's nothing like having 40 missiles for Kraid. It really is terrible to come out of Kraid with 1 missile or 0 missiles, because then you have to kill something to get some missiles. Because you need 1 missile to get diffusion beam, and you need another missile to open up grapple.
Yep.
And having to farm enemies is not great.
Yeah, because there's really not that many options on the way there.
Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta hope maybe something like...
There's the bat in the grapple room.
Yeah, or like the little worms in the room after
And there's
diffusion.
the little worms in the room after diffusion. Yep, and that's about it. Anything else, you gotta farm, and you're wasting time if you're farming. Let's see what slide Root gets. I think that's just the regular one.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 different slides you can get in that room. You get the regular slide, super slide, and what is it? Hyper slide?
Yeah, I believe so. Where you just go.
You just zoom.
Completely zoom.
You know when it's hyper slide, chat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
You definitely
just
do. It,
zoom.
It feels a lot like the underwater morph boosts you can get in Berenia.
Oh no, missed the block. Varia Climb is interesting. It's one of those things that doesn't seem like it has a lot of optimization potential, but it actually does because it's all fundamentals.
Yeah, I'd just like to point out that this wall... Oh, she didn't do it. Never mind. I guess I
smooth unmorph though.
That's good. But instead of mantling that ledge, you can opt to wall jump off of it. One of the few cases where a buffered wall jump off of a ledge is actually not a problem.
No, it's great. I do that all the time.
Because you can get all the way up without climbing the ledge, and removing a ledge climb means you're saving time.
It's true. Ledge climbs are slow.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a Japanese runner do it, and I was like, I'm copying that. I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just see something, and you're like, yep, this is mine now.
I think it was Dyed Spike, actually.
That makes sense. He's sick.
Yeah, that dude's really good at this game.
Ooh, nice recognition to know to slide and turn around to get around that ledge. If you don't, then you'll catch the debris, and it's a little slower.
Yeah, just a normal little pivot respin there actually makes you kind of stub your toe.
And there we go. Manny hits the wall jump and gets a smooth unmorph. Very nice.
Did get a ledge climb though on the blocks there, so
it happens to the best of us, you know.
It does equalize.
I also like how we can see a small piece of Manny's split background in the timer. I think that's very funny.
I enjoy it very deeply. If anybody can guess what it is in chat without going to Manny's stream,
you're real.
I will give you a Pog Bones in chat. That's what I'll give you.
All right, Root making her way to Kraid.
That's a slight knowledge check too. Knocking out all 4 of those blocks there. If you knock out only the bottom 3, you can cap the height of your jump across that gap, and it's faster. Oh no, taking a dip in the soup!
Oh no, she must be hungry.
Yeah, you know, tomato soup is pretty good sometimes.
Yeah, maybe this is Super Metroid.
Ooh, get some grilled Kraid to go with it?
Yes, sir. As I like to call him, the evil green time waster, because, you know, sometimes he's just really hungry for your time, and he wants it. And then he wants it so much, he spits it back up at you.
He tries to top off his sandwich with the fresh cheese out of his belly.
Yum.
Gross.
I wonder, I have not seen Root's Kraids.
Favorable RNG.
Good for her. Love
Claws
to see
Phase
it.
1 are just excellent. I love Claws Phase 1.
Yeah, because A, you make sure you get a free refill. Okay, getting the single wall jumps coming up.
4, 5, 6. 6. Optimal is 4. 5 is fine, and 6 is fine too. Honestly, as long as you get up to there, you're good. You didn't waste any time. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I very recently started doing that, and it's tough, man.
It's hard.
Tough.
It looks so simple, but then when you start doing it, you're like, oh, this is difficult.
Yep. Also, I like
really solid grade.
Yeah, that was good. Good RNG and good execution. 2 very, very favorable variables for her. Let's see if Manny gets just as lucky.
They're super necessary too.
Oh, Manny getting some vomit, unfortunately.
Knows to just do quick charges at the mouth, though.
Yeah, that's definitely
without turbo.
Even with turbo, it's really hard to hit into his mouth with missiles. Like, I think it's still worth it to do.
Oh, I turbo weave. I turbo weave into his mouth because the regular shots take out all the little blobs, and you can just missile his face.
Yes. And here we see, I guess, a slight dichotomy in the runner's choices. Manny opting to just shoot the belly to force the magnet to come down. It's a little slower, but it gets the job done.
And it's heckin' consistent.
Indeed, it is.
Halfway decent RNG. I like a claw first. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he doesn't get a falcon punch. Parry's good. A little refresh on the missiles there.
I believe if you shoot his stomach, he always does claw first.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And honestly, pretty solid
fair.
grade as well.
Yeah, it was solid.
Definitely not as good RNG as Root, but very, very clean execution. Definitely can't complain about that. And we got to see a little bit of variety. And here, we're going to see Root make use of a dev intended sequence break to go get grapple beam. Shout outs to Mercury's team for putting stuff like this in the game. I'm a huge fan.
Me too.
And
There's
I
a whole
won't
category based on it because a lot of them are slow.
but they're cool.
They're really cool.
Yeah, and that elevator room makes me laugh just because of the power bomb tank. But that's not
just kinda
relevant. It's just there. I found it in my casual playthrough, and I was like, "What?
What is this? Why is this here?"
Why can't I use it? What is she cooking?"
Veterans of the series mostly probably were like, "Oh yeah, that's power bombs."
Yeah.
I didn't get that because I didn't get early grapple on my original playthrough.
Ooh, both runners missed the quick charge on that blob out of purple.
Really? I saw that
Yeah.
we missed it. I didn't see that Manny missed it. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's, they're making such similar mistakes. It's kind of amazing, honestly.
I mean, they're pretty equal in skill level. I know Root's
Yeah.
got a pretty healthy lead right now. And honestly, they might high five on the elevator.
They're almost certainly going to high five on the... Oh no, Root fell! Jeez.
Understandable. Very real.
It is.
I'm so used to having flash shift in that room. I'm just like, oh no, I have to grapple here.
All right,
Come
we
on,
high-fiving
man.
on the elevator team. Good old elevator high five.
Delta Toast, I agree with you. I love early bombs for Kraid. It's hilarious.
I love it too. It's a shame that it's so very slow.
Indeed. Fun fact, you can do, if you enter the boss fight backwards and then enter the bomb cannon, some very funky stuff happens.
Don't ask how to do it.
Don't ask, don't tell.
We're not going to talk about how to do it. It's very complicated. Simply fall through the floor.
Yep, that's it. And Manny hitting the nice weave and ball. You might notice if either runner has to fall a considerable distance, they'll morph. And that's simply just because the terminal velocity of morph ball is slightly higher than Samus when she's regular falling or spin falling.
And you also gain your momentum or your velocity. I don't know physics. You gain speed faster when you're morphed.
Yeah, you have higher acceleration.
Acceleration, that's the one. Thank you. And also, as much as morph ball while you're falling is faster. Oh no! We're getting stuck on the magnet there.
So it's a good thing she got a good spawn.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been trouble if not for the good spawn. Morph ball is the fastest way to fall. The second fastest way to fall is spinning, and the slowest way to fall is just neutral jump. So you'll never ever see the runners neutral fall for as long as they can help it.
Yep. Getting the grapple boost, but getting a mantle on that ledge. Very unfortunate.
Breaking the blob? Not quite. 3 shots. That's fine, though.
Yeah.
She'll be able to break the last one on the slide off the ledge. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, let's see if Manny can make it past the soup.
The soup!
The first jump, pretty simple, but,
The first jump is kind of free. And then the second jump, there's a couple of different strategies people use. Root climbed back on the ledge, and Manny just did the Morph Ball Coyote out of the tube.
Yep.
Morph Ball Coyote's a little bit faster. The ledge is a little bit safer. I'm surprised that Manny took the not safe strategy and Root took the safe strategy.
I wonder if that's just what he's always done.
Yeah, it could be.
All right, let's see how are we doing on RNG here. Manny getting not good spawn. However, his movement mistake actually ends up being slightly beneficial because the yellow enemy is nowhere to be seen.
He was getting cooked by his cloak, though.
But, I mean, that won't matter. He'll get it all back right here. And
True.
Root intelligently taking another shortcut that Mercury's team kind of rewards you for going out of your way to get grapple for. Allows you to skip the bomb cannons, just save a little bit of time for free.
And there's 2 bomb cannons there, and then you gotta sit and wait for it to charge up and shoot you out.
Yep, and one of the bomb cannons is a
hole in
risk
one.
for item tutorial if that's an issue for the category you're playing, so you
Yep.
gotta be careful.
Because Hundo has to go through that room because there's a missile in there.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Root heading out to Berenia 1, privileged with Grapple Beam to not have to do the horrific first water room in Berenia 1. That's another reason why early space route for no major glitches is the best, because even though it's slower than short boost, you don't have to do Berenia 1 with no grapple.
Yeah,
Berenia 1 grapple is not fun.
It's very painful, actually. You just have to slowly slog through the water.
And it's
like
extremely difficult to optimize those rooms.
Yeah, it's really just uncomfortable.
It is. You know, everything we hate about not having gravity suit is what you have to deal with when you don't have grapple. When you have grapple, you just pull that grapple block that Root's pulling, and then you're on your way.
Yeah, and you know, like I said before, Mercury Steam gives you a nice little reward for getting grapple early because they knew you could be able to do it.
Exactly. They're like, you know what? We want to reward this.
We also see.
Oh, she kills it. Okay, cool.
All right, fair enough, I guess. And taking the grapple boost instead of the
coyote.
Coyote, yeah.
I respect it because the coyote's kind of hit and miss depending on the RNG of the little fly there. Simon pointed out that Manny got the hole-in-one on the way to Berenia. That's great. You love to see it.
So I guess that means Manny's shooting 1 over par or 1 under par, and Root is shooting par. So
Root going for backdoor flash.
So this isn't.
If she does not get this in 8 seconds, she's going to lose time over Manny. But she's in the lead right now, so it's fine.
Yeah, she definitely has the time to give, but in a race environment, I really disagree with the decision to go for this.
I do too, even with the lead, honestly. I don't think she's probably watching the restream, but doing backdoor flash when you have early grapple is only an 8-second time save. So if you're not able to do it first attempt consistently, in a race environment specifically, I wouldn't go for it.
Yep.
Because you're almost guaranteed to lose time to your opponent. And if you're not watching the restream and you don't know where your opponent is, it's super risky to do. So I'm a little surprised, but you know, I respect the commitment to the trick, to being like, you know what, I'm getting this.
Yeah, because I mean, she does get it, which is good. So she's on her way to back to Dairon, and Manny chugging his way through Berenia, doing his best because water is very slow.
Water it's pretty thick.
Yeah, I have to imagine we're going to be seeing him go for the early grapple shortcut, so he'll be able to get a little bit of time back.
Neither runner uses that grapple, the magnet on the ceiling there. I was very surprised.
Yeah, you can get a free little grapple boost there. I'm so used to not having grapple that I never go for it.
And this is the path that you take when you don't take backdoor flash. And this path is actually only 8 seconds slower than doing the bomb jump series that Root was doing, if you do it first try.
Yep.
So Manny definitely made up some time on Root there. Well, Root gave Manny some time graciously.
Yeah, I guess she just wanted to take a different route.
You know? You can go, honestly.
All right, see ya.
No, stay, please. I jest, but I do love me some puns, let me tell you.
It's what I do, man. It's what I do. Alright, so Manny taking the easy, just basically shooting from as far as possible. You can technically shoot the left side from outside, but you don't need to.
Well, I think if you're going to go through the effort to do one that way, do the other one that way too.
Yeah, that's true.
Root making her way up to the yellow Emmy, taking the center path through this room, which is the fastest one when done correctly, which she pretty much did.
Yep.
There's a flash chain there that's like super difficult to get. You have to like time your slide so that you automatically morph and then unmorph, and then you can flash the last 2 very quickly. But it's tough.
That's wild. I feel like on the whole so far, I've seen pretty clean movement from Root, and I feel like that's kind of given her a little bit of extra cushion. I feel like she's making slightly less movement errors at the moment than Manny
For sure.
is.
Yeah, like Adam Skip put Manny back pretty far, but I still think that Root would probably be ahead just on movement alone.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause she got Adam Skip second try.
Yes, that's correct.
I think if Manny got it second try, he'd still be a little bit behind.
Yeah, that's fair. So Manny,
nothing.
actually, isn't it faster to do one less flash shift and then grapple boost through the water?
I don't know, because I take as many flash shifts as I can because I'm a greedy boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's flash shift. It's hard not to.
Yeah, you just want to press flash shift.
And now, Root getting probably the best item in the game. So she's
Second
gonna
only to flash shift, truly.
Yeah, honestly, I'm glad they can coexist because sometimes sometimes they're at odds with each other. Because flash shift is sometimes just the faster option.
Yeah, it is, and I'll say that as someone who was kind of a flash shift hater for a while because I'm an OG speed boost enjoyer. Now that I've started learning some flash chains, like optimal flash chains through rooms, I've really come around on flash shift because executing those is so fun and satisfying.
Yeah, it gives it an upgrade that seems pretty simple, a lot more nuanced.
Yeah, and that's to say nothing of how effective it is in combat.
Oh yeah, it's just huge.
Like this flash chain that Root just did, I love that flash chain.
Wow, that was great.
One minor optimization she could have done, though, for the third flash, instead of jumping left, if you jump right away from the ledge, the flash shift will end exactly on the pad, on the elevator pad.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Sat taught me that one.
That makes sense.
Yep. You think I found that on my own? Please.
You don't have to find it on your own. That's how speedrunning is. Exactly. And I noticed both runners did not take the quick insta spark. Yeah, in the first room. That might be
like a couple frames, maybe.
Yeah. In honor of Manny, it is Morbin time. I will never say that again.
You are speed keep.
Oh, no! That hurts my soul. I've done that so many times.
She second guessed. I saw it. She kind of wiggled in the air and was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, but hey, it's okay. She did. Yeah. Genuinely.
Absolutely had it.
All right. This is definitely a more subtle pain point in the run. Like,
missing the store.
I'm so sorry, Root. I'm so sorry. I put this evil on you. No! I'm gonna stop talking.
Hobbit, how could you?
I'm so sorry, Root. I didn't mean to do it. I made a joke about how my commentary's cursed, but I didn't mean it. I swear. I'm so sorry.
Alright, good recovery, though. Good recovery. 2 in a row. Easy peasy. Oh, cutscene skip.
Oh, she's too fast, man. She's too fast.
Too cruising.
She's got the gamer instincts, man.
Yeah, that's it. Does Manny do QR speed keep? Oh, does he do it?
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh.
Recoverable? No, ledge hop.
No.
Or ledge grab, rather.
Mantle percent.
Yeah, mantle percent dooms us all, honestly. Science says for you to stop impersonating Sat, and I would agree.
Listen, man. It's not my fault. It's gonna happen on the GDQ stream, and I apologize in advance.
That's okay. Manny getting pretty well executed QR so far. Let's see. Nice. Yep. Nailed it.
Really, at that point, the only thing more you could ask for is insta sparks. But I mean, I get not doing that.
Yeah. Well, and to be TBH, both runners did a non-optimal setup for.
Yeah, that's fair.
For setting up the robo to jump up top. You can actually slide under the robo somersault there. See, these are parts Root right now demonstrating her mastery of flash shift. She's absolutely, see right there, stopping the speed keep, taking the flash shifts through. I take the speed keep all the way through because it's so waggy.
It's worth the time lost.
1, 2, oh, not for the third, not getting the third. Do I use ATM machine? I do not. I like to say 2BTBH because it tilts people sometimes. Nice.
Oh man.
0-1, 0 for 2. Feels bad.
Unfortunately, Root is going to be shooting at a par in this race. Let's see if Manny can take this one out. He's already one shot under, so hopefully he can clean up. But I guess he'll win this golf game. But right now, Root's winning the bracket match.
Yeah, exactly. Manny also going for the big speed keep, jumping slightly too early, catching the ledge.
Yeah, it's such a specific place. It's easy to miss, especially
It
when
is.
you're moving that fast.
1, 2. Oh, he doesn't go for the flash chain. There's a 3 flash chain there where you can get damage boosted by the little mine off the ledge, and it's really, really fast, but it's really, really weird. Manny not taking a flash shift there. He got the second hole in one.
He's got ice in his veins.
Earlier. He called me out on that in the chat. Did you see that?
He said it's on.
He said it is on, Ed, and then he delivered.
I can't believe Manny's Tiger Woods. That's crazy.
Literally. Root got a great speed keep through that Bernia 2 room, taking the flash shift route through here, which is optimal, much to my chagrin.
Is it really?
Yeah, flash shifts are faster unless you do True Link, and even True Link isn't really faster.
I've never seen a full flash chain through there. I've learned something new today.
Yeah, it's fast, but I hate it.
All right, let's see this. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I was gonna say, let's see how her.
All right, nice. As soon as you got your oohs got to be too much, she was like, you know what? I don't want to hear this anymore, and just dominated the skip. It's fine.
Yeah, she just knows she's too cool. It's fine.
All right, let's see if Manny gets the speed through the tunnel. Oh, nice. Saves like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's a really. It just feels so awkward when you don't get it.
Oh, yeah, because then you're just stuck going slow through the tunnel. Manny taking the speed boost route. It is a little bit slower, but it's way cooler because you get to Morb.
You do, and he's a huge Morbius fan, so he likes to Morb all over them. I'm so sorry that I said that out loud.
Morbius.
All right. Oh.
Oh, playing bombs! You can't do that stuff with bombs, bro. He got through. He got through. Still taking the cloak strats. I'm a little shook by that, TBH.
Yeah, we saw Root get a full Berenia Tower climb, no problem. So I'm not very surprised.
Tagged by the speeder.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes, and I walk in without a speed booster. And I'm like, well, okay.
Got to flash shift back out now. So if you see Root sliding into the enemy there, the reason for that is contact damage is much less than the damage of the attacks. And it also normalizes the Chozo bot's positioning. Because if you slide into it and it tries to do the red attack at you, it stops just short of you, just like how you stop short of enemies with flash shift. So that way, it just stands still and you can just drill missiles into its dome.
Yeah, it also seems to give you enough iframes to get through shots if it does decide to shoot you.
Yep.
So that's pretty nice.
Optimal. Schmoptimal.
Ooh, nice
little
movement.
Real clean speed boost, yeah.
And Root getting that mantle percent real quick, but you're gonna get the super missiles.
Every run is cursed with at least 5 mantles minimum.
It's probably more than that, honestly. It's so easy to do, and Manny making quick work of the robot so far as well. Very clean.
We're getting a nice grapple into the morph. Ooh, nice! Getting a little magnet jump into the morph there too. Love to see it.
Kind of like another kind of hole-in-one, you know?
Yeah.
Except you're going up instead of down.
It looked like she went for magic there too. I'm not sure though. Magic, for those that don't know, is when you do a grapple boost into a morph to hole-in-one the tunnel. It's incredibly hard to do.
And it's cool.
And if you're ever in a Discord chat with May, she will criticize you for not using magic all the time. She's like, oh, no magic, Ed? Jeez. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks.
She's just a, huge magic fan.
Who doesn't love a little bit of magic?
Yeah, maybe she also likes gathering. I'm not sure.
Let's not talk about cardboard crack, okay? As a 20-plus year Magic player.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right, Root coming into Ilun, everyone's favorite area, especially Hundo runners.
Yeah. Oh, man, wait. What's this area again? I've never seen it before.
Something, it begins with an E. You get some plasma beams here.
Ah, the green beans. Got it.
One of the coolest speed keeps in the game in here after you catch plasma beam, honestly.
I really hope we see both players go for it. It's such a good speed keep.
And I will say this area is really tough to do because
Ooh,
you have
nice.
to navigate these rooms. I love that she's taking the damage boost flashes. Not taking that one though. That one's a little tough to get. It's really
Yeah.
difficult to do that room optimally, but it's super fun.
Yeah, I think her movement just got a little off key from.
What was
That was
wall
so
jump? That was
weird
awesome.
looking.
That was so cool. I love it.
So the two spaces that she shot out allowed her to wall jump because you can't wall jump in a one tile space.
Yeah.
But because she wall jumped
There it
into
is.
the one tile space, she just went straight up. That was
shot?
really neat. Ooh,
Oh,
clips
lost
the corner.
speed.
That's so
You can clip
unfortunate.
that corner in morph ball and still keep the speed for the record.
Honestly, I thought she might end up storing a ledge warp by accident.
You can do that and maintain speed too.
Yes. Actually, that's probably not a bad ledge warp to store because the door's probably still open. Alright, seemingly already on phase 2, being able to weave and mash. That's very impressive on what I believe is a non-turbo controller.
Yeah, almost certainly non-turbo. It's really, really hard to get a fast mash while you're weaving manually. It's very, very difficult. Manny not going for the speed keep. Going for flashes and just raw movement, which, you know, I respect.
Yeah, because it gets the job done, that's for sure. You just don't get the free kill on the eye door.
And that speed keep really only saves time because of the eye door.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
Manny
we're-
just mashing, not using
Yeah.
missiles as well. I believe Manny single mashes, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that's correct.
Root
Yeah,
coming
so-
up to the hardest boss of the game here.
Oh god, don't remind me.
Ultimate Ilan to Gav cutscene skip. A lot of players just mash plus and minus here.
Oh, okay,
Frame
she gets
one,
it.
let's go.
She's got it. She's got it. She's built different. Look at her go. She's fast.
Built different, it's true.
I've died to that boss so many times. It's
We all
not
have.
even funny.
And one of my other favorite speed keeps in the game right here. The morph, okay.
I've never seen someone morph there. Ooh, loses it on the door, but
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You
Ah.
can get it back in this room though. No big deal.
yeah. Okay,
Slide,
off.
okay.
Nice.
I don't know if I've seen that slide
boom,
before.
Boom.
Good
Nice.
Emmy spawn. You love to see it. Grapple up, flash 3 times, quick ledge hop, not quite.
And grapple boost. Nice.
And
For
then
some
the
reason,
water
my
bomb
brain was
jump.
like speed boost because of GEI, but that is not in this category.
Nope. Glitchless early ice is not in the category that allows glitches.
Yep.
Nice little
Alright.
double flash. Nice taking the time to open the door.
And the good Emmy spawn.
Yeah, you love to see a good
Sometimes-
Emmy spawn there.
You know, sometimes he's just there. He wants to stay low.
Did Manny get the frame 1 cutscene skip? I missed it.
I think so. It looked really fast. So
Nice, nice. One of the hardest bosses.
yeah,
Manny
it's
going for the
really
speed keep.
ooh,
Nice,
nice.
clean.
Okay.
Jump,
Okay.
jump, jump. Bad Emmy spawn. See if you can deal with it.
Okay.
Slow.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Let's go.
Very
Very
nice.
clean.
Good work, Manny. Nice. That's a hard speed keep, but
It is.
extremely satisfying.
Very satisfying. And fast. Actually fast. Nice,
That's-
clean blue Emmy kill.
I guess she's got ice in her veins.
She sure does. But she's about to.
Yeah.
Ice in that arm cannon.
Mm-hmm.
About to ice some fools.
She's just too cool.
I didn't. Okay, so Manny just said in chat that's the first time he did the entire speed keep.
That's crazy.
I'm so proud.
Good on
of him.
you.
I'm
Good
so
on
proud
you,
of him.
Manny. Good on you.
Great job, dude. Crushing it.
Meanwhile, Root has absolutely tossed the blue Emmy salad.
Blue Emmy is done.
He is gone. Checked out.
Dead McRobot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we go up to
Nice.
This is good old early space pseudo.
You know, I didn't even realize we were this close, but yep, here we are.
Already there.
This is where this is the single. I think this is what will define the rest of the race.
Yeah, this is the big one. The big one.
Yeah, this is the trick of the run.
And I don't.
Similar how short boost is for the other route. This is
Yep.
the one.
This is the big one. I really don't want to curse anything, but I know that Manny's pretty darn good at
Stop
space
right there.
zero. No,
I'm not
it's too
saying
late. I already
anything.
said it. I already said it.
Oh,
I have
no.
confidence in my boy.
I do too, but you know. Oh, is Root getting
Oh,
the controller switch? Okay.
was that a controller?
Or
No, she looks frustrated by that.
okay, maybe some technical difficulties on her end then.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to ask. Remember, are you
That's
taking
true.
notes? Because one of us should. We have not been. 52 minutes into the run.
It's fine. All right. Ooh,
Nice.
first try. That's a killer instinct if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little slow on the shot, but you know, you can't really argue with a first try space.
No,
pseudo.
you can't. You can't. You really can't. First try space pseudo is like, I don't even try that. When I ran this route, I did glitchless early space because I don't know how to do that trick. I don't know how to do that pseudo. I'm not interested in learning it. It seems really hard.
Yeah, I learned it when I learned this route, and it's crazy, man. I have to watch. There's a specific tutorial that I watch just to relearn the trick if I ever need it again, because
All right,
it's just
let's
so
see
crazy.
How Manny does on early space pseudo. Taking a shine spark. All right, let's go. First try. Come on. Come on. Ooh,
Okay.
not first try.
Uh-oh. Not
Oh,
second
no.
try. We
Did I
don't
curse
like to
him?
see this. Uh-oh. Did
I
we?
hope I didn't curse him. Is he gonna have to reset the room? Sometimes you have to reset
He's
the
only
room.
hit it with 2 shots. Okay,
That's
he has to
3.
reset it after this one.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna have to
Oh.
reset the room. But gets it super fast.
Yeah, it was a good reset. But at this point, he's just hemorrhaging time.
Yeah.
And it's
And
really
that's-
unfortunate to see. Like,
Yeah, it's hard to watch at some point.
and for all you any percent NMGers out there who are going to be doing races, this is why you need to learn glitchless early space as a backup. Because
Yeah,
glitchless early space only loses about 12 seconds versus space pseudo.
Yep. We're getting a clean instant spark up to yellow TP while Manny's still working on the space pseudo real quick.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it this shot. I'm calling it right now.
Calling your shots.
Yep. Let's
Nice!
go!
Nice! The commentator's blessing!
I'm sorry I had to wait so long to uncurse you, dude.
I can't believe this.
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't, I swear.
But,
I would never curse either runner, personal bias or not.
yep. Yeah, it's, you know, it can be hard to watch sometimes, but he got through it. He did what he needed to do. And now he's going to make his way to screw attack.
Keeping it clean, going for the D-boost off the
Yes,
little
sir.
flamey boy.
Yep, off of the fire claw.
Root making her way to the screw attack. Going for the speed keep here. Let's go. I love this speed keep.
Okay,
It's
wait,
so
that's
good.
baller.
It's
That's
so
so baller.
good.
I've never seen that before, I won't lie. That's so good.
Oh,
I'm not surprised you know it, though.
Yeah, I learned speed keeps like that. It's just kind of a thing I do.
real casual, you know?
I like speed keeps.
Me too, buddy, me too.
This game just lets you do all the things that I wished that you've been able to do with Speed Booster for going on 20 years. So, like...
That's fair. Maybe even longer than that.
Literally longer.
Alright.
Nice. Very clean. Setting up the water bomb jump. Not going for the glitchless early screw attack methodology where you do little rubs on those little corners to boost yourself up.
Ooh, nice.
Water bomb jump, much more reliable. Getting out of that water super cleanly.
Yeah.
I
Just
like
starting...
that flash shift there.
Okay.
I've never
Okay.
seen that flash before, but I appreciate it.
Okay, Manny, I see you.
Oh, I was talking about Root's flash shift.
Yeah, well, it's okay, because he just hit the speed keep as, to yellow as well. So I'm gonna...
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, out of water bomb jump. Ooh, misses the first one. Nice.
Ooh, we're out. Nice.
I thought she might have accidentally fallen back in, but
It looks
She's
that
got
way.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
no, she did
she's
fall
going-
back in. Who's
going for
cursing
a
somebody
swim.
now?
going for a swim! I'm 2 for 2 on cursing route.
Splish splash, I'm taking a
Get him
bath.
All upon an early screw attack.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's the song. That's actually the original lyrics, so you can look
That's how
it
it goes. Source, trust me, bro.
Source, I made it up. Okay, yep.
Pseudo. And now taking
Easy.
the space jumps up the zipper.
And
That right there, folks, is exactly why I take the Shine Spark method.
that
It's
slope
so
was
cursed.
especially grabby today.
It's, you know, it's one of those things that, like, it's not that hard to do the space jumps, but if you don't do them, you're just, like, cursed to eternally just fall down the slope.
You know, I just saw Manny do something very interesting. He fell, grabbed the ledge, and instead of just falling, he climbed the ledge,
And then grab it
tried to
again.
go around it, and then grabbed it again.
I saw that.
That was, interesting.
He mad. He mad.
It's okay.
No, I don't think he's actually mad.
He's just gaming. Oh,
Just slide, bro. There you go.
there we go.
You know, it's really easy to get flustered in a situation like that, and then your movement just kind of becomes all over the place. He's
It's
all right.
so
He's
low.
all right.
He's all right, but it's so low.
He's all right.
All right.
Root taking orange TP. It's the TP gauntlet. It's the one thing that I'm really not a huge fan of in this route is the teleporter gauntlet.
Yeah, you
In
realistically just have to watch load screens for like a forever amount of time.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's one of the reasons that, like, short boost is actually so much faster. Not only do you not have to go back to get screw attack, you also don't have to watch like 3 extra teleporter load screens.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, just coming back to screw attack from Ferenia, you take Gyron transport, yellow TP,
Yep.
red TP,
Orange TP.
and then orange TP.
A lot.
It's
And all the pathing in between.
yeah, it's
And then
it's
this
a-
little weird morph ball maze that actually, it looks easy, very nuanced to do correctly.
yeah, and if you don't have item tutorial, then you could accidentally trigger it in one of
yeah,
those
that's
sections.
true. Nice.
Manny making his way through the very grabby hallway.
I missed it. He was so schmoving through it.
Yeah, it was just another day at the office for him. You
Manny
know,
hitting the teleporter gauntlet now.
there's 2 more potential sources of pain that I can think of left.
Ozuna.
Yeah, Golzuna. Love,
And-
love good old Garbanzo.
Gravity
And
puzzle.
Gravity Puzzle. I hadn't even
Gravity
thought about
puzzle.
this.
No matter how good you are at this game, gravity puzzle can and will trip you up.
Yeah, it's...
You can be on world record pace.
You can have 500 hours in the game, and then be on a run, and then miss the last Shine Spark. I'm
Yep.
not projecting. I promise.
You're not talking about something that happened directly to you.
I'm not
This is
talking about
purely
something that happened to me
speculative.
within the last 3 days. This is simply a theory.
I failed gravity puzzle for a full minute yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
I was
All
so
right.
mad at it that I did a 3-minute PB the next run. It's fine.
Very nice from Root getting past
Root
the
making that
sleeper.
easy.
She even took the very smart flash over the last slope to save just a little bit of extra time.
And that's not easy when you... Oh no, you have space jump in this route. Never mind. I was gonna say
Yeah.
if you don't have a jump upgrade, but in this route you
Yeah,
have space jump.
yeah. But luckily,
You
it
can
only
still
takes
miss
2 flashes to get over that hump or
Yeah.
the hill. So it's like even if you flash into the corner once, you can still connect the chain.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I don't recommend shooting that blob.
Why did she do that? What is she cooking?
I think it's swag.
Is she gonna shine sync out of this room and then leave
hope
the other
so.
way and get stuck?
That would be cool. Not because she got stuck, but because shine sinking is cool.
Indeed.
Manny putting puns in the chat during load screens. Let's go.
I think it's crazy that he's chatting during the race.
I respect it. I wouldn't do it, but I respect it.
Yep. Alright, Root opting to line them up on the lower level actually instead of the top platform.
Little
I
known
guess
fact,
that's-
this lineup is free.
Yes, it is. It
'Cause
costs
you just
you nothing.
walk into the room.
You just
Whereas-
stand there.
The top platform requires a lot more out of the player in terms of execution, and if you're manually mashing, it's very hard.
Yeah, because you have to babysit the robots a little bit. Because if you get the melee counter, then your lineup gets essentially screwed.
Well, remember
It's
how we
really
were
rough.
talking about deboosting off of the robot during the Gavarin Chozo
Mm-hmm.
robot fight? You have to do that in that fight on a really small platform with 2 robots and their
Mm-hmm.
RNG
While you're mashing.
while you're mashing and sometimes manual weaving. It's really hard.
All right, so we're gonna see Manny here at the gravity puzzle, looking clean so far, but I won't curse him yet. All right, he gets
Nice and
through
free.
and takes the extra missiles.
Takes the missile 10.
I
It
assume
makes
he
sense.
takes that one because you can easily skip the one at the top in this
Yeah.
category.
Yep. When you have space jump, skipping that missile 10 is super easy. And once you learn how to skip it with no jump upgrades, it's also super easy. But it's a specific thing you have to do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is I think really the biggest final test. Let's see what Root's setup is here. So
Right,
she
Shadow
gets the
Spark
kill on the Goliath.
Okay, we're
Okay.
doing roll under. We're doing slide under and then spark his butt. Nice.
Ooh,
and
nice.
then there we go. Charged.
Oh,
no!
and you saw her reaction to it too.
Yeah, she was upset about
that's-
that. She saw it.
That's because she had it.
Taking the hit.
Yeah. So another chance
turn
for Manny
again.
to potentially get a little bit of time on Root here. I thought for a second the melee was gonna push the Corex away
I
and
was
make her
so
miss.
scared in that quarter of a second. I was like, "Oh no!" See, Manny's going for the management on the top here.
They
When
don't
you're
call
manually
Manijure
mashing-
for nothing.
Exactly. See how he's got to do a lot of extra movement, and now that the first Chozo's dead, he can just screw attack the other one down.
Hmm. I'm sad to see that, despite the fact we have that both players have a jump upgrade, we're not going to see any crossbomb skip in that room. It is faster, and with a jump upgrade, it's pretty manageable.
Don't
I might
talk
argue.
that mess. All right.
It's not
Cross-
that bad. You just break 2 blocks, grab the ledge, and then you look to the left and you jump twice.
Yeah, easy. Obviously.
It's much easier with a jump upgrade than with Flash.
True.
You look at my ABG VOD, bro. It's in there.
I do have to watch that. I want to watch that.
Yeah, you can watch the disaster that is everything after Quiet Robe.
Speaking of disasters, Manny's heading up to Golzuna. Golzuna is just
A
pain.
known time waster, really.
Yeah. More of a culprit than Kraid, I would argue.
Oh, easily.
Golzuna
Easily.
causes more resets than Kraid, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I've lost many runs to him, and it's
Ooh,
just not
Root.
good.
Root knowing to manipulate the height of her jumps in that room to not let the caterpillar touch the door. That's a huge knowledge check that she passed with flying colors.
Yep, and we're gonna see Manny go for a slightly different strat that makes use of his jump upgrade, and he gets the fastest kill. Well,
Easy
I won't
force
speak
bar.
so far, but you know,
It's not the fastest, but it's a force spark.
yeah, it's it's hard to argue against that. You definitely want to see that.
Yeah, you want to force spark Golzuna, and honestly, whatever strategy you use that gets you to force spark Golzuna is the strategy you should use, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree.
At least Kraid has lore significance. That's true.
Oh, no, Manny, no!
Manny getting trolled by cross bombs.
Listen, all I'm saying, crossbomb skip, that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So Root making these rooms in Ferenia look super easy. Optimizing this movement also not easy. She
Yeah,
just
that was
crushed that
super
room.
clean. Oh my gosh, and she
That
doesn't even
was-
need to do the little delay
Nope.
because no
Well, 'cause she got
favorable
good enemy
enemy
spawn,
spawn.
yeah.
But gets spawned up a little bit at the end. I think it's kind of a funny juxtaposition, seeing how
April
hard she
forgetful.
crushed the room before. But
I
you know,
know.
it's
It
fine.
happens.
It happens. You
though.
keep running. It's whatever.
Sometimes you just get memed on by your own hands and the level geometry. Like, it's just
Indeed.
like, oh, well, I guess I'm stubbing my toe here.
Yep.
On to SQ. What strat will she take?
Yep. We
Manny,
have
you got the
a.
last time save? Not quite.
He gets the first part of it at least, but
Oh,
doesn't get the morph shot or the
Oh,
missile
yeah.
shot. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So we're gonna see a cross bomb. We're gonna see a jump at the wall. We're gonna see just good old space jump. All right.
Full
looking like a
space jump into a stomp. Ooh, doesn't get the
Ooh.
springboard, though.
So
So that-
sad.
That's kind of the trouble with doing the space jump like that, is that your setup isn't normalized, so it's easy to miss the six screw attack springboard.
Yeah, and very, very nice 2-cycle.
Yeah, the 2-cycle on the Core X was sweet.
I think that's another pretty big knowledge check on SQ, because he's a pretty simple boss.
For sure.
But essentially, if you can get a screw attack off while the Core X is still forming, basically while it's still black, you can. It doesn't have iframes, so you can hit it twice.
Yep.
And if you hit it twice, then you only need one more hit to kill it. When it
means you have to hit
forming.
it one less whole time.
It is incredible.
That?
Well, it's not even like one less whole time. It's just like one less cycle of invincibility frames.
Yeah. True, because you're hitting it the same amount of times. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Speedrunners can't count.
Yeah, we really can't. That's why I use crazy 8 strats on Golzuna now. Manny also taking correct movement through this room in Ferenia.
Interesting. Nice. Getting the storm missile in there. I've never seen someone do that.
It saves a little bit of time because it's extra damage on the...
also, am I crazy or did the gold Robo just stand there?
It just kind of stood there for a sec. I don't think you're hallucinating.
That was wild. I've never seen it just stand there like that. I'm a little confused why she didn't try to line them up. But, well, she did have them lined up, but she was standing in the middle of the platform.
I will say, sometimes when you Shine Spark the gold Chozo bot, like, and you flash shift, sometimes you just kind of end up on the other side.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, swinging her arm cannon around way too fast.
Yeah, that storm door has, you know, it doesn't look hard, but
it has dodge percent. Very high dexterity.
Ooh, very nice. Using the quick charges to very, very cleanly move through the water room.
Manny going for an up spark on on SQ, which completely negates his chance at the springboard.
Yeah, however, he does still have a chance at a 2-cycle, but it appears that he did not quite get it.
No.
We're gonna see Root making her way to Purple Emmy.
Which strat will she use? Hopefully not Deep Blue, because it's slow. Very consistent, but it is the slowest of the strats. She's gonna go for normal kill or plant kill. Nice.
Okay.
Respectable.
Getting the high risk, high reward here.
So you can only miss 4 shots. And Omega Stream shoots at 15 shots per second. Looks like she got it though. I think she might have to jump over.
Yeah.
The flash? Okay. She's got it though. She's got it.
Yeah.
Just start charging. You're good. She did not need to be shooting the Omega Stream for as long as she did, because the Emmy will always complete its full movement animation before the faceplate breaks. So that's a slight knowledge check, actually. But she still rocked the Emmy kill. He's donezo.
Yeah, that one takes some grit because it
does.
It's not easy. It's really not
spooky. It's a spooky kill.
Especially if you're playing on a controller that doesn't have a great stick box, it can be very, very rough.
If you're playing on a turbo controller, it's hard.
You know? Even without, it's still tough.
If you can kill the other Emmys, you can do that one with turbo kills, though.
Yeah, that's true.
In my opinion.
That's true.
I don't think Minnie got the springboard on SQ, right? Okay.
He does not go for it.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know why he hasn't learned the setup, but he does not have a setup for it that he likes at the moment.
Fair. That's one of those things, right? If you don't know the setup or if you don't have the setup, it's always slower to go for it. Because if you don't know it, you're just improvising and it's not good. Nice spark. Load screen and CU room doors, like, there's nothing to talk about. This doesn't happen a lot in this game.
No.
So Root's coming up on the boss gauntlet now.
I guess we'll see you on the next most interesting screen.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, I went to Clemson and I've heard that joke so many times.
I have not, so it's new to me. Manny going for the standard kill on Wave Emmy.
Yep. I think, why does he... I mean, I guess that's fine.
When I go for a kill, I completely destroy that blob with 2 quick charges.
I didn't even think about that, I guess. You know, you have the time for it. And Root, Got the storm missile strats on lock. Given the
Nice.
easy shield.
Unlock?
Oh,
See what
why
you
did
did
you
there?
fire those? So she fired those while the
While it was screaming.
while the soldier was screaming, and it does not take any damage during that time. She
I
still makes
wonder-
super quick work of it, but still.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a mistake.
Possibly. I mean, it's a pretty minor error, but
I will say, given the level of her movement optimization and everything, I truly would chalk that up to just an error.
uh-huh.
I don't think that was a knowledge check.
No, definitely not.
Getting power bombs, getting wave beam. We didn't even watch Manny's wave beam fight because we already knew he was going to take it out, easy peasy.
Yeah, he had that kill unlock.
He did.
And opting for the flash chains in this room, there is a speed keeping here that I like a lot, but
It's not worth it for how hard
No.
it is.
if you have
Doesn't
space
really
jump, you
do
really
anything.
don't need it.
Yeah, you can do it with spin boost though, I think, right? Or no?
Yeah, you can. But you only need one mid-air jump to do it.
All right, does she get power bomb scammed?
No, she does not. Yeah, because sometimes power bombs, they just don't work.
I'm not. It's not even convinced. I know for sure that it's not a matter of scamming. It's literally a knowledge check in that room.
Ooh, gets the speed keep. Very nice from Root. That's a tough speed keep on a non-turbo controller. Even with turbo, you can mess it up. The link in the save room.
You can do it with charge shots. It's just kind of tight and the angle's a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Root coming into Gold Chozo, getting that first ice missile, which is a knowledge check, but she did not take the ice missile after the storm missiles. So, like, she's still missing a little bit of DPS, but still managed to get the cycle pretty much correct.
See, this time she waited, so definitely just hit the trigger a little too early last time.
Yeah, I really think it was a misinput. And you get nice storm missile strats on Red Chozo as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Very clean fight from both of them on both of their respective Chozos.
Yep, and Manny takes the hit to continue shooting. Definitely a
respect
good
it.
decision there.
Take that DPS where you can get it, man.
Very much a micro game kind of decision.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that.
This game is full of such little micro optimizations that you really just don't... You don't think about it until you really start learning the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh. Like, as you start to push your time down, you start learning about those things, and you're like, oh, geez, I could have been doing that this whole time? Holy crow.
Yeah, I totally feel that.
Root heading up to the holiest of crows, Papa Beak, Father Beak. He's not very holy. He's kind of a jerk, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it's
Although-
time for him to pay up.
After Samus is done with him, he's pretty holy.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Kind of obliterated out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see how this RB fight goes. I'm assuming... I don't know. Do you know if she goes for Stormlock strat or goes for 9+1?
I believe she's a Stormlock.
That makes sense. I think her mashing's fast enough to be able to do it without a problem.
Yep. Ooh, gets the cross bomb. That's kind of a knowledge check. So, because Ravenbeak's on the right side, she needs to make sure she does 2 Lock Storm. Ooh, okay, she's gotta have good mash here.
Ah, that mash is crazy, though. She's got that easy. That was at least 14 or 15 hertz.
Yeah, that was
For sure.
fast. Like, fast as fast goes. Yeah, for some reason, if your mash is right around like 12 hertz, like 11 hertz, and you only do 1 Stormlock, sometimes it just doesn't work if he's on the right side. Don't really know why. Doesn't really make any sense. It just happens.
Manny got stuck having to do the shield pull on Gold Chozo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he drilled some storm missiles into the shield. Just poor timing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice wall strats from Root in phase 2 here. Very important to keep Ravenbeak up against the wall because it just makes him not do certain slow attacks that force you to reposition a bunch. That was interesting.
Yeah, she got hit like Ravenbeak's playing volleyball. He's a setter.
Yeah, exactly.
But employing the what? Oh, gets the weirdest cross bomb boost I've ever seen.
I liked it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I'm here for it.
That was
Either
crazy.
way.
I'm gonna ask her about that in the,
Yeah,
in the
you need
post
to.
race. Nice, takes the damage boost to avoid the big laser, and that's Ravenbeak cleaned up. Very clean.
Easy peasy.
And now for the hardest boss in the game. Sorry, second hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, how dare you forget about Ilan cutscene?
Yeah, Elon cutscene's got hands, bro. It's hard to forget about it. But I had to correct myself so quickly. Nice. Is that your RBX impression?
That's my impression, yeah.
Nice.
I really wish my name for him would catch on.
Well, yeah. What's your name for him?
Ravenbeak X.
Nice.
It's just a mouthful. It's not a good name. It's fine. I just like it.
Raid Shadow Legends Speak X.
All right. All right.
All right. So we're gonna be saying 9+1 for Manny here.
Hashtag
For those of you who like to add, Manny shot 9 ice missiles and is waiting for a melee counter so he can mash it out. However, Ravenbeak does not wish to give it to him right now. Oh, there it is.
we go. He's got it.
Commentator's blessing.
That's it.
And now he will get the 1, which will trigger Red Wave. Okay, nice speed keep from Root. And
Very
getting
nice.
a little tripped up, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's easy to miss that that hole in one there.
Getting the power bomb strats as well.
Will we see an Arc Spark from Root? That's the question.
I want to. I love
wanna
Arc
see
Spark.
it. I want to see it from every runner that has Space Jump at the end of the game.
Me too.
At least an attempt.
Go for
Not
it.
happening.
Oh, that's so sad. I love Arc Spark. It's so neat. I tend to opt for it. Okay, yep, skipping the cutscene. And
As you do. More falling.
looks like Root is gonna clean this up in a just under.
Ooh, missing the full speed keep. Yes. Take
Okay.
that spark.
Interesting choice, though. That's gonna clutch the 118 for the race, and
Yep. 118.55.
very nice from Root.
Excellent time. I think we'll probably switch the audio over to Manny's run momentarily
Yep. Bam.
while he cleans up Ravenbeak.
Yep. Hitting the nice Void Cross
Don't
strat.
take it. Nice. Not
Yep, very
taking the
good.
parry because it's late in phase 3. If you take the parry that late in phase 3, you have to sit through the entire cutscene, even if the first missile kills him.
Yeah, it's actually
It's-
kind of crazy.
The worst.
It really is.
It really is bad. Excellent run by Root. Manny about to take out the oldie Ravenbeak X.
Yeah, it's Samus is just standing there
Menacingly.
menacingly. But it's okay. She's got the Skittles laser, so real
Skittles!
tasty. Yeah, she's got the red Skittle laser.
We got to bring back the real question. What is Sat always asks it, right? What do you think the Hyper Beam tastes like?
It's today I'm thinking it's watermelon flavored. I know there's not a watermelon flavored Skittle, but Samus's suit is green and the beam is red. So maybe the suit is the rind and the energy is the
That's
the flesh
literally
of the
how
fruit.
I feel about it. That's why I always say it's watermelon.
I see. Interesting space jumps there. Alright. Getting most of the speed connection there.
Power bomba.
Very nice, very nice. Just making it a little easier to get through this room.
No pivot respin. Pivot respin? There we go. Upper melee, let's go.
There it is. There it is.
It's funny, the last section of the game, because you don't have access to any of your cool abilities, other than Speed Booster, it's back to fundamentals.
Yeah, it's kind of like Arteria 1 if you had Space Jump and Speed Booster.
And it was timed.
Yeah, and everything was exploding. Yes, that's true.
Also, skipping the cutscene, like a
Right.
mouse.
Yep. Alright, let's see this final speed connection for the culture.
Oh?
Doesn't take the instant spark, but lands
That's okay.
it. No problem.
Lands it anyway.
And spark. Very nice. And Manny's gonna fish it out.
23.
Very nice.
GG's.
What a wonderful race. That was a lot of fun to
awesome race.
watch.
It was a privilege.
Oh. Okay, so Root actually added some insight on her controller switch at early space. It was a controller stick because of the an issue with her normal joystick. So that definitely pays off.
Yeah.
In the race, as you saw, she got it first try, which is no small task.
No, it's really not. All right. Well, we'll get these runners in this here Discord for some post-race commentary.
Yep. I don't see them joining as of yet, but
I think we have to create an invite.
possibly. I don't actually know.
Well.
Oh,
Manny's here.
Manny. All right.
We gotta get Root.
Oh, there's Root. There she is.
Hello, Root.
Hello, Root.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a great race. I had a lot of fun watching it, a lot of fun commentating it.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. You guys both played like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really impressed by your movement, Root. It was very, very good.
So we had a couple of things we wanted to ask about. I know we learned about the controller. What was the other one?
Oh, did you mean to cross-bomb damage or cross-bomb boost away from Ravenbeak when you were killing the sun? It looked so funny.
Hello?
Oh,
hello, we can
there
hear
you are.
Oh, sorry. My mic has been acting up.
That's okay.
Cross bomb boost? You said you're asking about?
Yeah, you shot across the room and it just looked so funny. I want to know if that was an accident or not.
Yeah, it was an accident.
It was awesome. It's fine.
Please do it again.
Look,
Yes,
at least you didn't cross-bomb jump up to the sun, so you're fine.
That's true.
That's true.
That's like the most painful thing to do.
Oh, no,
Shout
no,
outs to Rain BT. Really popularized that strat.
Yeah,
strat loosely used.
I performed that trick against Antoine in Windows Bracket. It's a fun trick. Let me just say that.
I can imagine.
It's the game playing a trick on you, the runner.
Yep.
Indeed.
So I guess do you guys have any thoughts or comments on today's race? Anything y'all want to say? Root, we'll start with you, I guess, as the winner of today's race.
It was very stressful. GG's manager. So I want to say that first and foremost. It was.
Thank you.
Very stressful the entire time. I don't watch the restream. I just always assume my opponent is winning. I always assume that I'm playing catch up, and it was just a lot of stress. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, that's a killer mentality though. That keeps you on the edge.
It does. Yeah. You know, it makes you always play your best, and you're always just going to be trying to push and crush it as hard as you can. And I gotta say, your movement, super clean.
Thank you.
Super clean overall. Like, whoo.
Thank you. It felt very messy in the beginning, especially Artaria. I was like...
You both kind of struggle bust in Artaria a little bit for sure, yeah.
I can imagine. Like, the nerves were hitting, like, full force there. And then when Adam's skip happened, I was like, okay, if I don't get this, like, it's over. Like, with my mentality. So I was like, let me just calm down for a second and just press the buttons, do what I've been doing for, like, however long the trick has been out. And
press the buttons.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you settle in, you just press the buttons.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Definitely. I'm still stressed.
Well,
understandable
overall for sure.
Yeah, it was awesome. All right, Manny, have you got any comments for us tonight?
Oh, I think you all can tell that was not my best of my run. I made a lot of mistakes. I mean, obviously ADM was kind of an issue. It wasn't too bad, but pseudo space. Let me just say that I'm honestly surprised that it took me this long in the tournament to get cursed by it. Like all of my previous matches, I got within 1 to 3 tries, so I never had to stress about it. But this was the one where pseudo space finally caught up to me and ate my time. Like I think 2 minutes of, no, not 2 minutes, like at least 1 minute of my time.
Well,
So
I definitely have to apologize for cursing you on that one.
did
but
you actually say something about it? Like
I
say, oh,
did.
you'll get it first try.
I did, because you
Yeah, you did.
you usually crush early space. You're more consistent than most people I've seen early space. And then this time you proved me wrong. And then I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And you're gonna get it on this shot, and then you got it on that shot. So like, great job. You listened through the ether.
I can confirm all of that happened.
It's
I would
really
also
funny.
like to report on the results of today's hole-in-one golf match. Unfortunately,
Oh,
Manny
yeah, you
got
know
both
what?
hole-in-ones. So, Root, you did take the W in bracket. However, Manny is the superior golfer.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I saw Ed in chat say, "Oh, but what can you get the second one?" I said, "You're on, Ed," and I just got it.
I couldn't believe it. He
Nice.
called it
Yeah.
out. It was a called
Yeah.
shot. You take a penalty for that in D&D.
Also, I do want to say, I said this on chat, but I have never practiced the full blue MU speed keep at all, and I just pulled it off like it was nothing.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
it was
solid.
I had no muscle memory. I just did it on a whim. It's, oh, I guess I can try, and I just did it. And like, you know what?
A+.
This may not have been my best of runs, but I did post some swag strats, and that is one of them.
You
So
know,
I
That is
will
true.
take that.
I will say it's a heck of a run to go out on. Mistakes be damned. It was all told beyond. Truly, I think your 3 pain points this run were Cloak Pseudo, Atom Skip, and Space Pseudo. If you had done fine on those, this would have been a heck of a showing for you for sure. And I think it still was overall.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest. It was definitely not painless. I definitely cringed at a lot of moments. A little bit disappointed in myself, but I think you're right. Like even though I did not get the time I wanted, it was still a race. I performed the best I could. Shit happens. So
Whoa.
Sorry for the language, but yeah, very GG and GG Root. You were definitely a great opponent. I watched the restream the entire time, and you were just cruising.
Thank you, GG.
Yeah, if you were watching the restream, you would have definitely been less stressful when you've seen how far behind I was.
And Root, in the restream, there is a point where I commentators curse you, and I just want to apologize now.
Oh, good.
That's pretty good.
I didn't mean to, but it did happen.
Which part was it?
It was when you. I'm pretty sure it was when you fell in the pool below Screw Attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
that was
Actually, no. It was the tunnels after, or like the slopes.
Okay.
You get caught by the slopes. I believe.
it.
It
Oh
was
yeah, that's
that.
right. After the zipper, right?
Yeah. It was. It was unfortunate.
It's fine.
No,
Just
I
watch
saw-
the restream. You'll see.
I have someone to blame for everything that happened after Screw
Yeah.
Attack now.
I'll be your punching bag if you need me to.
You can
Yeah,
blame him for the W2, I guess.
Look, I did
Always
warn at
work.
the beginning not to commentate this because both of you did it at least once. So congratulations.
Yeah.
It comes with the job,
We're both
Yeah.
first this time,
And
Mhm.
commentator must curse. It's part of the rules.
for sure.
Sorry, y'all. It comes from my Smash background. I'm sorry. I just it's tough.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we are at the point where we are in losers bracket, and we must bid adieu to our friend Manny from the tournament.
Mhm.
Indeed.
Excellent showing overall. You've made great strides in this category, as have a lot of our community members. Root, it looks like you're going up against Antoine next round. How you feeling about that?
I've seen his brackets, like his bracket when she's extremely consistent. So
Mhm.
like I have big highs and big lows sometimes. So if I'm not at least, hitting a 119, it's gonna be very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as someone who went against Antoine in Windows bracket, I only saw that run, but he was nearly consistent in movement and stuff, like barely made any mistakes. So
He's a strong runner for sure.
yeah, he's strong, but
Definitely.
so are you. So it's gonna be a very
Thank
fun
you.
matchup to watch when that comes.
Absolutely. I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to it as well.
Yeah, I'm scared, but I'm always scared. I'm always playing scared, so that way I have to play better.
That's it. Just use it as fire.
Exactly. That's just tournament jitters. Robin.
Yeah.
I've
Use
definitely
it
felt it
fuel.
today. But
Mhm.
Fuel the button presses.
Yeah, exactly.
gotta run.
Just gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I need to figure out Cloak Pseudo, or the stupid. Oh, I hate that first pseudo in Artaria, or the second one, or whatever.
The
it is.
Elaine, are you talking about Elaine
Lane skip or early cloak?
The one right
early
after
cloak?
that one to
Oh,
get
early cloak.
to-
Yeah,
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
yeah. It's a time waster.
I hate
It
it. so
can
much.
be.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. How many tries did it take you?
I didn't
Okay,
count.
awesome.
I was just getting annoyed.
Okay, cool. Because I'm pretty sure I did even worse than you because
So-
you were already at Corbius when I was still doing it. So
I
Oh, okay.
distinctly remember saying on commentary that I have seen both of you on separate occasions get this pseudo in 3 shots. And I watched you both struggle for like so long, and I was like, what is happening here? These runners are both better than this. I've seen it. And then Manny made up a ton of that time difference with Headlock.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
Oh.
honestly really surprised. Like I just figured I was just gonna stay cursed, but then I just got a big boon from that. So I only
Yeah,
was
it was
only
huge.
8 seconds behind my PB split. So I was like, okay, like it's really frustrating because when I was doing early cloak, I saw a lot of my shots go through the wall, but it was like too high up. Like
Mm.
probably 6 or 7 of them, and I was just like, oh my god, please hit.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
But
well, I think that's probably about where we should call it. It's been great talking to you two. I've had a heck of a time commentating with Hobbit. It's been a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Indeed, it has.
Thank you for commentating, guys.
yeah, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
no problem.
I'm definitely gonna watch the restream later for my own entertainment. So
Same.
It's really something. That's for sure.
Entertainment is being awfully generous, I'll tell you. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out. Thanks for chat, for hanging out. We look forward to seeing all of you in the next couple of tournament matches. Schedule TBD, I believe, for those, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So yeah, thanks for coming out. GG's to the both of you. Hobbit, any last words? Not last words. I'm not
I
gonna,
mean,
like, execute you or anything.
you've pretty much taken any words I could have said straight out my mouth. You know,
Fair
GG's
enough.
to both runners. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I get more opportunities to watch everyone who's still in. You know, Rude, Antoine, everyone who's still in bracket compete. It's a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got to watch and commentate tonight. But you know, as all Metroid streams say, as they're ending, we will see everybody next mission.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Alright.